Let's keep it real. I was ill, I felt like shit, I was exhausted, it was so hot, but still we managed to see a lot. Join me for 24 hours in Beijing. Hello and welcome from Peking. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm here. Yeah, exactly. I'm here. We are exploring Peking today, and before we are doing that, and I'm showing you around here and on other places in Peking, I'm heading back to past Stella, who went on the Great Wall yesterday and was completely overwhelmed. So I'm inserting this footage now here. Hello guys, I'm on the Great Wall and I cannot believe I made it finally here. So many steps, so worth it. To be fair, the second time for today. The first time was at the break of dawn and we watched the sunrise and it was beautiful, and this is what's happening here. It's a pinch me moment. It's an absolute pinch me moment. The second time we took the cable car up because so many steps and so many stairs. So many stairs. Cable car ride. Also quite an experience, I would say. But so worth it. This is so worth it. I mean, there are no words to describe how amazing this place is. Also, this is a part of the wall where you cannot make a day trip from Beijing. It's a little bit further up north. And we stayed overnight in a guest house and had a very early start this morning. As I said, you cannot do that from Beijing. You have another part of the wall, and this is also why my wall looks different than the wall you might see on other Instagram posts. I don't know. I wanted to show you that because this is such an experience. To come here is such an experience, and it's also not too crowded. Yesterday we were at the Longman Grottos and it was horribly crowded. Horribly crowded. Too much for me. But today this is fine. I can handle that. That is good. That's a great crowd level situation. It's okay for me. Also, you can walk, of course. But if you go like much further in that direction, the wall is not as good maintained, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit broken and overgrown and not as intact as this part here. So this part has been made accessible for tourism. And you also pay. You have to pay an entrance fee for the infrastructure that they are providing. There are toilets, there's a cable car, and there are shops and all kind of things that they provide for you. And for that you pay an entry fee. And you also pay for the cable car. It was 60 yuan for the cable car. I'm not sure what it was to come on the wall. But if you buy an entry ticket for the wall, you can enter multiple times per day. So you can go back to your hostel and have lunch, and then you come back in the evening or however you want to organize yourself. So that is totally possible. I'm just standing here till the end of time and soaking in this side because I can, and I cannot believe that I'm here. So, okay, making the way down back to the hostel, having lunch, and then we are going to Beijing, and I'm heading back over to future Stella with more fun in Beijing. but peace daily. Good move. So here we are. We are now going through this gate with our friend Mao and enter the Forbidden City. I don't think you have any idea how big this place is. I'm currently just meandering through, and it never stops. It never ends. It's just so huge. I'm very honest. I'm ready to go to the hotel and have a nap because my nose is killing me. I cannot breathe. I don't want to complain. It just, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to rest a bit, but this is really, this is nothing you do in an hour or two. As I said, we already needed 1 hour to get in. And it was very busy. And then you have multiple checks when you, before you come into the Forbidden City as well. And it's a huge place. And if you, want to explore everything, you probably need a whole day. That's the thing. Also, tickets can be booked 7 days in advance, and they are very popular. So you have to be spot on. I'm a little bit lucky because our tour guide did that for us. Yeah. Also, I'm thankful for a little bit of shade right now because it's burning hot. Burning hot. 31 degrees in Beijing right now. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's nice. Have a little bit of a breeze, and it's nice, and we can do it. But in the sun, gosh, Alter. Yeah. And talking and breathing at the same time is difficult right now, so yeah. Here we are. That's the story. I just made up my mind before going back to the hotel. We will have a little shopping excursion. Because why not? And nothing is better than Chinese shopping. So, I'm not in the shopping district where I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for Jingshanling Street. Oh, those are those mochi things. Okay. So that a bit of food and also do a little smooch around because I can. And she's selling also stuff. And then we are going back to the hotel. And tonight the group will have a dinner together. And then this is basically the end of the trip. But not for me because I'm going to Universal Studios Beijing tomorrow. So you want to subscribe to the channel, even though I'm currently very, very ill and not my best and not on the highest energy, but I will be better tomorrow and we're going Universal Studios. I'm very excited for that. But today we just do a little smooch around in Beijing. And what I can say for sure is, first of all, I'm not a big fan of group trips anymore. I always feel the frustration when the pace is too slow or too fast for me. I'm also Chinese flag. I'm also not a big fan of those big touristy spots. Yesterday was good because we were in a less crowded environment. But I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to see that today, but I wouldn't do it again. And yes, everything is coming together. I'm not feeling super good, but that was just... Also, we did leave at 7 without any breakfast. At one point, this is just too much information and you're zooming out and it's... Yeah, I rather have my own slow pace. So the trips I'm doing next year will be completely in Eigenregie. Completely on my own, with my own planning, and I think I'm happier with that. But yeah, I met some great people, and I still have some great time here. And you always have the option to opt out. You don't have to do everything. But yeah, this is just how it goes, right? Okay, now I really don't want to go back to Tianmen Square and this whole procedure, so I'm trying to cross the street here because I think there's another passport control over there. Trying not to die. Better. So everywhere around Tianmen Square, you have those passport controls. Pretty straightforward, actually. Those were the longest queue this morning, but at this point, he was just looking at my passport, and that was it. So you just have to be aware. Bring your passport. But in Beijing, everywhere you need your passport. We have reached Jingshanling road, which is a cute little shopping road, and I want to do some shopping. Not that I haven't done any shopping so far, but yeah, I would like to do more shopping. And let's see what they have on offer here. It's super crowded. There's so much to look at. I don't even know where to start. Wow, okay. It's a whole district. I mean, look at those buildings. This is so cool. And there's for sure a lot of yummy food you can try. So much food. Unkitschige Souvenirs. Who am I kidding?
里边走，里边看手工猪免费试吃，各种3000口味的午餐。我在那里边走，里边免费试吃，手工猪免费手工试吃，各种手工猪免费。
Oh gosh, I'm so exhausted right now. I went through all those tiny little side streets in the direction of my hotel, and then I totally lost internet connection. And this is when shit happens in China, because you are lost. Without your phone and without internet, you are completely lost. So I made it back to the to one of the main roads, and I just figured out that I'm just 4 minutes away from my hotel, which is pretty good. I cannot wait. Also, I got a little snack that I wanted to try back in the hotel, and we can do that together. And yeah, I have internet and confidence again, and we are going to the hotel now, I guess. Lost in Beijing, right? What can I say? Classic. Guys, make sure that your internet connection is working, otherwise bist ihr am Arsch in China. Am Arsch. Ohne Internet. Komplett am Arsch. So. Wir gehen jetzt heim. Ich kann nicht mehr. Ich habe keinen Bock mehr. Ich bin müde. Ich habe Durst. Ich will ein Eis. Alles. That was probably a very stupid move. But as you see, I made it safely back to the hotel. Which is surprising because the maps were all messed up, and when I entered the address of the hotel, I landed at the Bank of China, which is a little bit sarcastic, I feel. Yeah, and then my internet was not working, and it was a whole adventure, but we made it back. I have so many steps. I don't even... Wait, how many steps do we have today? Ich meine, der Tag ist noch nicht rum, ne? So many steps. Yeah, 13,500? No, 14,000. 14,000. Okay. No! Oh, sorry, guys, it needs time to update. This is the step count. Okay, 26. We are at 26,430 now. Okay, good. This is why my feet are hurting so bad. I was thinking as such. I will have a rest now, and I will also have my delicious snack, which is one of those. They are filled with something, and they are obviously a special treat for a Beijing, because they are named after those doorknobs at the Emperor Palace. I will insert a photo here, because they have roughly the same size and the same shape as those doorknobs, and this is something that I wanted to try. So very garlicky, good meat filling. I will enjoy it now. And then I will rest. My nose is running, and that's not good. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to Universal Studios Beijing, and we are also staying at a Universal hotel in Beijing, so you don't want to miss that vlog. It will be really cool. I also think they have some kind of Halloween celebration going on. Halloween Horror Nights in Beijing, is that a thing? We will find out together, and something bit me. Okay. I'm all over the place, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like, and I will see you next week.